Hey everybody! So I just hopped into my little mod pack creation thing that I'm doing. Um, I actually haven't worked on this in probably over a month, but I'm still keeping the files. I'm gonna keep since Pokemon came out. It's you know like my little hobby here is very similar, but it's not really gonna compare to what he did. You know, but there I have a couple things I want to mention, a couple things I want to say. And I want to get to I want to throw a little vote your guys' way. I don't have a ton of subscribers or tons of views, but I do want to get some input. So pretty much, I'm gonna go and do. I'm gonna probably make the executive decision on what mod pack I'm gonna pick, but I wanted to ask you guys' opinion. If anybody if I get a clear cut vote towards one over another, and it's not the one I choose, then I might go for it, and then I'll just do mine anyway later. But the mod pack, well, first I want to mention that. So I was looking at my analytics for the YouTube thing that people do, and like, okay, I mean, I kind of get I'm not like the most entertaining person in the world, and as far as the 600 million thousand, half the internet population that does Minecraft videos, I'm probably pretty low tier. But but I want to kind of know, I noticed that somebody was watching my videos for like 6 seconds or 5 seconds or like some weird like just a couple of seconds, and I'm like, okay, that's cool. You know what? You don't you don't think I'm entertaining? That's fine. But who makes that decision in I don't even think I start talking in the first 5 seconds. I'm like, who makes that decision? They're like, okay, well, yeah, this guy sucks. We're just gonna move right on before I even start talking. Like that just I don't know. That kind of got to me a little bit. I'm like, you know what? People don't like me. That's whatever. People don't want to watch my stuff. That's cool too. I mean, you do you. But who watches me for like literally 6 seconds? Like not even like the intro, and it was like, okay, yeah, this guy's full of crap. Like I don't know. I don't know. Like it just it just kind of bugged me a little bit, I guess. Um, but I wanted to mention that, and if you're gonna check out my videos, like I said, you do you. I'm not, but I mean, you stick around for like 2 minutes. You might actually, I might actually be somewhat entertaining past the point of loading my camera. So so yeah, I don't know. Like I don't know. That just like I said, it just bugged me. But let's move on to the real meat of the episode. So I downloaded probably about, I don't know, 12 mod packs, and I was looking through them, and I picked out five that I liked, um, out of the 12. Um, but then two of them I couldn't get to work on my computer. Something to do with data packs, and then I tried to recreate them myself without some of the data packs, and it still wouldn't work. So excuse me. So yeah, sorry. So it still wouldn't work, and so it was like all the mods and like PNT or something. I can't remember what it was called, but they were two pretty large mod packs. All the mods was going to be like the super popular sellout mod pack that I would choose if you guys wanted to see it, but didn't really particularly want to do it because everybody's doing it. So, but I was going to leave it in the options, but it won't work. So it's unfortunate, but all the same, I'd rather do. I, I like the bigger mod packs because there's more options, But them, I don't want to keep like. There's a lot of scenarios where I feel like I'm just kind of like following other YouTubers, and I know that's not really the case because I've done a lot of things other people didn't do, and I chose some off-brand mod packs a couple of times, but it's just, I don't know. It's like I've been getting most of my ideas from other YouTubers, and I'm like, I want to try to stay unique, but finding mod packs that are both good and will play on my computer is a bit of a challenge. But so I tried to set up like a big presentation. Like I was gonna do screens and stuff in a Pokehand world. I was gonna use the extra utilities screens, or what are they called? They're not extra utility screens. They're is it extra utilities? The one with grid power. But the screens, I guess, ain't implemented. Like, you can put them up, you can add grid power to them, but it just gives you, like, the rainbow screen of sadness. So, I get the Master Ball. So I couldn't do a nice big presentation, but that's alright. No big deal. So, the three mod packs that I'm looking at is, Project seatech. I think it's, hang on. Not on the right page. Alright, it's Project seatech. I think it's they're all 115 or 116. Like, that's kind of what I'm going for, 115 or 116. So, Project seatech was one of the first ones I was checking out. Team Rustic is the second one. And, Burdened Souls was the third one. They all have various pros and cons. But, I mean, you guys can kind of vote and let me know. I think I'm going to start it somewhere in the first week of December. I'm still kind of like, I'm still using a bunch of backlog videos from, my freaking out about the whole root canal thing. So I was like, oh man, I might be out of commission for a while. So I was like, kind of spazzing. So I did like, 3 months of videos in advance. No, not really. I think it's like, it's going to run out somewhere um, early December, I think. So, so yeah, it's I don't have that many backlogged, but I definitely did more than I should have. But I guess for the most part is I had them. I don't know, like I was kind of rushing. Like I thought I was gonna be like down for like at least a week after my root canal. Like I heard a lot of good stuff and a lot of bad stuff about it, so I prepared for the worst. But it's kind of nice because it's giving me more time to research the mod packs to decide what I want to actually do to uh, to kind of get like a little bit more of a background instead of just hopping into a mod pack and being like, oh well, this is a bunch of crap. So um, there was a fourth option. I was thinking about doing a actually videotaping me play on a Pixelmon server. I was going to go back to the server I was on, just choose a different world. That, the one that caused all the problems. I think I figured out what went wrong. I think what happened was, I wanted to play the game, fair and to its full capabilities by, chatting and trading with other people. And that was my big mistake. I think what I should have did was just played, the half game, the half experience, and not talk to anybody because, apparently I somehow offend people or something to the point of where they want to blacklist me or something. So I was thinking if I'm not, like, actually banned from the server, which I don't see why they would, the people that make the rules and said I was right. It was the people that pay for the server that was a bunch of jerks naturally, but I want to leave that as an option as well. If I'm not banned, I'll re-download it and start a new world in a different color server thingy. I'll leave that as an option, but I really want to do a 115 or a 116 mod pack. So once again, guys can choose either Team Rustic, Burden Souls, Project seatech, or I will hop back on the Pixelmon server as the fourth option, and probably the least favorite. Not, I have my reasons. I don't like things that remind me of how the world works. Somebody with the money, automatically is right. That kind of stuff bugs me. But and there's always the going back to the Pokehand option, but I'm not a big fan of that one either, because we did mostly everything we could do, mostly within reason, and I really don't want to restart. So as much as I did enjoy the mod pack, it's another one of those situations where I invested so much into it, and then it just went up in flames. So yeah. So I think guys can watch this. Whoever's out there watching, throw your votes in the comments. If I don't get like at least 3 votes or 4 votes, I'll probably just like make an executive decision and just choose a mod pack of my own. But the options are Team Rustic, Burden Souls, and Project seatech. And then there's the different Pokemon and Pixelmon choices that are a little bit lower down the ladder, but I'll leave them as options because if I get enough votes for them, I wouldn't mind playing it again. It's just, yeah, I mean, I wouldn't mind playing it again, but I'm not like, it's not high on the priorities list, in my opinion. But before I drag this out anymore, eventually I'll get back to working on this world, sooner or later. I was having some trouble with the silent gear stuff. I wanted to make nether stars, an equipment part, and as you can see, it's in there for silent gear. I think I pretty much gave it like diamond qualities times like 8. But oh wait, did it work? I wonder what changed, because this wasn't working. I did update the pack. I had broken textures somewhere. Like, I know I had broken textures. Did it just all of a sudden decide to work when I updated the pack? This stuff's confusing. It's freaking confusing. Okay, well that's good news. Maybe it'll inspire me to get back to working on this. Terrestrial artifact bow. Yeah, see, that didn't work. So I still don't have I have to fix this one yet, because it isn't counting it as a material. I want it to be like, the gemstones, but I want it to have a pretty high buff, like just underneath nether stars, because it's pretty hard to get. You need one of each gem, but at the same time, I think it'd be a really cool material for silent gear. So I've been writing their own stats in the configs folder, and I guess that one didn't quite cut it yet. The nether star worked though. That wasn't working. It wasn't working, and now it is. No, I'm not going to complain about it. Alright, guys. Thanks for watching. Not going to take up any more of your time. Check this out. Let me know what you think. You know, the three major contenders were Team Rustic, Project seatech, and Burden Souls. So, yeah, cast your vote. And if you have anything that I didn't mention, I'd be happy to check it out. Like I said, I'm probably not going to start for approximately 2 weeks. So that gives, if anybody's interested enough to watch my videos, that gives them that much time to make those decisions and drop some comments. So, thanks for watching. Catch you guys next time.